Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're jumping right into a completely fascinating and highly actionable framework for naturally improving your sexual health. We are drawing directly from the incredible insights of Dr. Rena Mullick, a top urologist who looks at exactly what the data tells us about having the best, healthiest intimacy possible. And look, we aren't just talking about quick fixes here, we're talking about fundamentally optimizing your biology from the ground up. But before we get to the how, we absolutely have to talk about the why. 49%. When researchers looked at all-cause mortality, they found that people who have sex once a week live 49% longer than people who only do it once a year. I mean, wow, right? That is a staggering biological difference. So here's our agenda for today. We'll start with the secret to longevity, move into the 4 pillars foundation, explore Pillar 1, optimal fuel, and Pillar 2, strategic strength. Then we'll cover Pillars 3 and 4 before wrapping up with reclaiming your intimacy.
All right, Section 1, the secret to longevity, beyond the bedroom. You know, your sexual function really acts as a canary in the coal mine for your total cardiovascular well-being. It's an incredible barometer of your overall health. A fascinating 1997 study brilliantly illustrates this. For every 100 orgasms men had, their life expectancy actually increased by 13%. So intimacy isn't just about pleasure, though hey, that's obviously important. It is a vital biological metric. When things are working well in that department, it tells us your blood vessels are healthy, your nerves are firing properly, and your hormones are perfectly balanced. Moving right along to Section 2, the 4 pillars foundation, building your house. So you're probably wondering, how do we actually optimize all of this naturally? Well, Dr. Mullick uses this brilliant metaphor. Think of your sexual health as a house, and it needs a rock-solid base. If your foundation is cracked, it literally doesn't matter what quick pharmaceutical patches you try to apply to the roof, the house is still going to settle and break. So what actually builds a strong foundation for natural biological function?
Okay, let's break it down. The 4 pillars holding up your house are fuel, which is your diet and nutrition; strength, covering cardio, resistance, and your pelvic floor; environment, which is how you manage stress, sleep, and chemical exposure; and finally, confidence, coming from anatomical knowledge and introducing novelty. Let's zoom in on Section 3, Pillar 1, optimal fuel, diet and circulation. We're going to focus heavily on the biological levers today, starting right with the fuel you put in your tank. The data shows that sticking to a Mediterranean diet, one rich in healthy fats like avocados, leafy greens, and nuts, is linked to a massive 22% lower risk of erectile dysfunction in men. Why does this work? Well, your gut converts fiber into short-chain fatty acids that literally armor plate your blood vessels, improving your overall metabolic health. It's a real game changer. Now, what's really fascinating here is the specific measurement. Check this out, 100 grams. In a clinical study where men ate exactly 100 grams of pistachios every single day, they saw a significant decrease in erectile dysfunction. Pistachios are just packed with healthy fats and omega-3s that are incredibly effective at keeping your blood flow fully optimized. And hey, it's not just nuts. Colorful, flavonoid-rich fruits are just as powerful. Adding superfoods like blueberries to your daily routine has actually been shown to improve erection strength by roughly 20%. Again, it all comes right back to antioxidants protecting those delicate blood vessels that supply the genital tissue. All right, on to Section 4, Pillar 2, strategic strength, cardio, and the pelvic floor. So the absolutely crucial point here is that moving your body is a massive natural lever to optimize blood flow to the pelvis, and that goes for both men and women. 150 minutes of moderate weekly cardio, which by the way is just a brisk 30-minute walk 5 days a week, yields the exact same clinical improvement in erectile function scores as taking a prescription medication like Viagra. You are literally getting pill-level results just by getting your heart rate up and forcing fresh blood through your body. No way, right? But wait, strength isn't just about hitting the treadmill or lifting heavy weights. It's also about this hidden group of muscles called the pelvic floor. Imagine a bowl of muscles supporting the base of your pelvis. During an orgasm, these muscles rhythmically contract and release. But here's the catch. Stress, sitting at a desk all day, or old injuries can cause these muscles to become constantly tight and tense. And when they're locked up tight, they choke off blood flow, causing pain and dysfunction for both men and women. Because of that hidden tension, doing traditional Kegels, where you're just squeezing already tight muscles, can actually make things worse. Instead, you can actively release this tension through actionable steps like deep diaphragmatic breathing, the figure 4 stretch, and yoga movements like the happy baby pose or child's pose. Relaxing that pelvic floor is absolutely key. Next up, Section 5, Pillars 3 and 4, Environment and Confidence.
Let's rapidly break down these last two. These hidden external factors and internal mindsets really complete our blueprint. On the environment side, sleep is king. Listen to this. Sleeping just 5 hours a night drops a man's testosterone by 15%. That's the biological equivalent of aging 10 years in a single week. You also want to manage your overall stress and avoid things like heating up food in plastic containers to protect your hormones from microplastics. On the confidence side, it isn't about bragging, it's about curiosity. It's learning anatomy. Like knowing the clitoris is essentially made of the exact same erectile tissue as the penis and requires targeted stimulation. It's also about introducing novelty into the bedroom to break up routine and communicating openly with your partner without any judgment.
Finally, Section 6, Reclaiming your intimacy, putting it all together. So we've built a house, right? From the food on your plate to the stretches on your yoga mat, right up to the hours you sleep, I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Take a look at your own life. Which pillar of your house needs the most attention today? Is it pillar 1, maybe adding a handful of pistachios and blueberries to your diet? Or pillar 2, getting that 150 minutes of cardio or trying a happy baby stretch to finally relax your pelvic floor? Pick one specific action right now to reinforce your foundation. Because as the data proves, optimizing your intimacy isn't just about having a better time in the moment, it's about living a longer, healthier, and much more connected life. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and go build that foundation.